Hello, the objective of this video is to show you how to graph y equals minus 6 sine of pi over 3x plus 4. And the objective is to show it with the least amount of steps. And here it is. Step 1 is to remember that pi over 3 times x, that is the argument of x right here, the pi over 3x must be between 0 and 2 pi. We know that a complete period for sine and cosine is from 0 to 2 pi. So that is not news to us. And if I solve for x, I multiply all three sides of this inequality by 3 over pi, the result is going to be that x is between 0 and 6 for one complete period. So I'm going to here go ahead and make a t table. Is x and y. So remember from the graphs of sine and cosine, I need 5 values. That gives me 4 equal distances, starting from 0 and ending with 6. The easiest way to achieve this is to average, find the halfway between 0 and 6. That's easy, that's 3. Now let's find halfway between 0 and 3. 0 plus 3 is 3, divided by 2 is 3/2. Now let's find halfway between 3 and 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 divided by 2 is 9/2, or 4.5. I like fractions better. So now I'm going to plug in these x values into the function and see what it gives me. When I plug 0, I will get a 4. When I plug in 3/2, I will get a -2. When I plug 3, I get a 4. When I plug in 9/2, I get a 10. And when I plug in 6, I get a 4 again. Okay. So, like for example, how did I find this number? Let's say when x is 0. Look at here, look at the x. Look at the x in here. Pi over 3 times 0 is 0. Sine of 0 is 0. 0 times -6 is 0. Plus 4 is 4. So I'm plugging in all those values one at a time to get the y values. Now, let's say if I plug in 3 over 2, okay? Pi over 3 times 3 over 2 is pi over 2. Sine of pi over 2 is 1. 1 times -6 is -6, plus 4 is -2. Then plug in 3. Pi over 3 times 3 is pi. Sine of pi is 0 times -6 is 0, plus 4 is 4. If you plug in 9/2, you get sine of 2 pi. Sine of 2 pi is 0. No, when I plug in 9/2, then I have the 3's can 3 pi over 2. 3 pi over 2. So sine of 3 pi over 2 is -1. -1 times -6 is +6, plus 4 is 10. And when I plug in 6, pi over 3 times 6 is 2 pi. Sine of 2 pi is 0 times -4 is 0, plus 4 is 4. And notice that I started with 4 and I came 1 to 4 to height of 4 again. So now I'm confident that these numbers are good. Okay. So if I take this coordinate points 0, 4, 6, 4, let's go to red, 3, -2, 9.5, 10, and 3, 4. And if I graph that, then I have one complete period. So let's go to next page. And okay, X and Y. So let's say that I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. That should be good enough. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And yeah, that, and of course, well, let's look at the point 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. 3/2 or 1.5 times comma -2 right here. Then 3, 4. And then I have 9/2 or 4.5 comma 10. And then have 6 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4. So notice that this is the hard part for me, using my iPad. Okay, here it is, my one period. And I do have the value of those. Of course, when you do your homework, then you should like put the tick marks. Like, this is 6, this is -3, this is 1, 2, 3, -4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 4, at least make it clear that what your tick marks represent. Let me go back to first page, and just as a reminder, notice that in the textbook, the author explains that the phase shift, okay, is going to be minus C over B. In this case, there is no C. C is 0, so that equals to 0. And here it is. That was my phase shift. I didn't have to do any extra work for that. Okay. And by the way, this is a 6 right here. This is a 6. Okay. And we said that period is going to be 2 pi over b, in this case, over pi over 3. So that's same as saying 2 pi over 1 times 3 over pi. Cancel, cancel. And 2 times 3 is going to be 6. Okay, we started from 0. We continued one complete period, and we ended up at 6. So it works beautifully. I hope you liked this video. Thank you.